Well, hello, Marcie. Welcome to the NAWBO Member Spotlight. I'm so excited to get to share about your business and your experience with NAWBO. So welcome.
Yes, thank you very much for having me, and I'm excited to share. And I love watching all of these and getting to know everybody else too. So it's exciting to be a part of it today.
Yes. So tell me about your business.
Yes, so Capital Benefits Group is an independent health insurance agency. So we work with individuals under 65. We work with Medicare population, and then also employer groups in Iowa, both small and large. I became a partner at Capital Benefits Group a year ago. My business partner is Tracy Hitchcock. We had done a lot of work together. We sit on an association board together, the Iowa Association of Health Underwriters. And Tracy and Lynn Schrader at KHI, very close. And so for us, it just happened to be one of those situations where we were able to partner up and help KHI to grow, but then also let us kind of go on our own little adventure with Capital Benefits Group. So exciting to have that 1-year mark coming up here in April. And again, we would not have been able to really do this without Lynn Schrader and KHI. She's been such a huge mentor to me and also to Tracy over the years. So we're super thankful for that. And just to share a little bit more, so our agency, I do the legislative work for the Iowa Association of Health Underwriters. So I am the legislative chair. We actually just came out of our Capitol Conference Monday through Wednesday this week. So it was really exciting for us. Normally we would be in DC having these meetings, so a little bit disappointed to do it virtual. However, we have amazing representatives in Iowa and have for a long time. We're pretty fortunate to actually be able to have meetings with them and to stay engaged. And so the nice thing for us with the legislative piece is that it always keeps us right in the middle of everything that's going on. It allows us to provide feedback on the actual consumer perspective of things. We are the boots on the ground. We're the ones that are sitting across from employers trying to figure out how to manage a budget and offer benefits to retain and recruit employees. We're trying to help individuals navigate that difficult marketplace space, and then also our seniors. You know, this is a big change for them, moving out of that individual or group plan into Medicare. We always say it's actually better and more exciting than they think. That those initial meetings sometimes are a little bit scary for them, but once we walk them through that process, they recognize what the great benefits that they can get through Medicare. So we really are very well-rounded, have the opportunity to help people on any level of healthcare needs. And also I actually have the privilege, I was appointed by Governor Reynolds in 2018 to the MAC Council. So I work with the Medicaid and MCO population as well. I actually have a child on the waiver. And so personally for me, this was a really important thing to get engaged and involved in. I knew how hard it was for me to manage and go through that renewal process every year and understand all of my options, and I live in this world. And so I just had reached out and said I really wanted to be an advocate and have had that opportunity now since the end of 2018. So yeah, we were able to really help in every aspect of health insurance.
Oh, that's great. I think it's so different when you've gone through it yourself.
Yep.
Because you're going to see things that other people don't see. So that's great that you have that capability to know what it's like on the other side.
Absolutely. I mean, healthcare and health insurance is so personal. You don't want a health insurance policy to feel like it is a burden for you or something that you really have to dig and find answers on. And so for us, we really want to advocate, but we also want to educate, and we want to service our clients. And so they know. I've had people call me from their hospital beds. I've had people call me from the pharmacy. It doesn't matter if it's a Friday night or a Sunday afternoon. If they're in need, I don't want them sitting there struggling and stressed about their insurance policy when they really should be focused on their health. So that's a really big, important piece for us, and something that we have the opportunity to really provide for our clients.
Yeah, that's great. That's great that you make yourself available like that.
Yes. So, well, and just kind of to back up, so my son has this waiver, which is how I got involved on the Medicaid side of things. But my twins, he and his sister were born premature, and 3.5 months in the NICU. And so a lot of battles that way with them. They will be 17 on Monday, so that's pretty exciting. And we have cleared a lot of obstacles and stuff over the years. So it's been really awesome, but it also helps me to really understand where people are coming from and the challenges that they have. So I think being able to put myself in their shoes might not be exact, but I know what it's like to try and navigate that healthcare system. So that's been helpful for me to understand and be able to help people as well.
I love it. So what made you choose NAWBO? I know that you had that connection with Lynn, so that was probably a huge part, but.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah. So again, Lynn has just been a mentor to me, and she really knows how to bring passion out and energize people. And anybody in NAWBO knows how amazing she is. But she was really the one that introduced me to NAWBO and asked me to get more involved and engaged. And so I was able to really help to represent her in KHI while I was working with her directly. So that's really where it started. And then, of course, her excitement and energy for NAWBO and everything that's happening made that, that much more of an important thing for me to want to participate with. So she is a master connector. She introduces everybody to everyone. And sometimes I will come across somebody, I'm like, oh my gosh, I know Lynn introduced me to this person, but I can't remember, the name or specifically how I met him, but I know it was through Lynn. So that's awesome, and something that will always be of value for me. So yeah, so that's how I got started with NAWBO.
That's great. So was it an easy choice for you to go and do your own thing? Did you feel like you had a lot of support just from that network?
Yes. Yeah, networking just in general, I think we all can appreciate those relationships that we build. And so absolutely. And Lynn, again, was a huge help with all of that. I left employment with her to go start an agency with Tracy. And so I would not have taken that leap if I didn't have her full support in that. So that was super important to us, but she also has continued to lift us up throughout this entire process, and she's our biggest champion. And so that's really exciting. But, as women, the health insurance industry is heavily male dominated. And we have that ability to get in there and really make a difference where we can. And we're doing that. We're paving our own way. And that's been really exciting. Right now, we are completely a woman or woman owned, but also have just women staff. And so it's kind of fun to see that. And actually my husband even said we had started to interview some additional people that we wanted to bring on. And one of them was a man, and he's fantastic. But my husband's like, I don't know, maybe you should just keep this woman thing going. It's really working for you. And I thought, that's awesome. I don't want to be closed-minded to it, but it feels pretty amazing to have that.
I love that whole idea that other women are our competition. Like, we're all here to support each other. So that just says so much about Lynn's character. I love that.
Oh, 100%. And like I said, if I did not have her full support in that, I wouldn't have left. I loved working with her, and I grew so much underneath her and Brenda at KHI. And so that's always going to be a huge part of who I am. But her giving me that support and that strength, then I knew that we could make it, and we still have that today. And Tracy and I, that partnership with Lynn and Brenda is not going to go away. It's pretty strong, so it's pretty exciting for us.
Yeah, I love that. So the last thing we were going to talk about is your favorite memory.
Yep. So one of the first things that I got to participate on was meeting the governor at Terrace Hill. So our Terrace Hill event. And that was pretty fun. So the one that I went to, she was actually able to come to. So we got to meet her, and it was such a nice, small group of women that I think it was really valuable to have that interaction with the governor. And she was amazing, and it was fun to see her and see her so full of life. So for me, that was really important. And of course, I mentioned my passion for the legislation and being involved in all of that stuff. So I kind of geek out on those types of things. So that was pretty fun for me. Yep.
So when we had the event in, early 2020, that was my first time even being at the governor's mansion.
Okay,
We
yeah,
went there with school when I was growing up, but I was sick that day. So I was just so excited, number one, to even be in the mansion. I'd never done that. And I was so excited
yeah,
to meet her. But then that's when everything happened and she couldn't be there because of, what was going
yes.
on with COVID. And so, yeah, I hope that I get to meet her sometime this year.
Yes, I know. I know. This has just been such a trying time for so many people. And I don't think anybody could really handle this situation just perfectly without any sort of, bumps in the road. But I think it's a true testament for all of us that just continue to get up every day and we work hard and we've got our goals in mind. And really, as long as we're advocating and lifting people up, that's all we can ask for every day is an opportunity to do that. So yes, hopefully we all get back to where we can be together and we can be sitting in a room together and sharing that. But these moments right here and other small groups that we have, we're just going to have to take advantage of it and get out of it what we can.
Yeah, it's definitely been a lesson in resiliency, that's for sure.
Yes. Yep. Absolutely. Yes.
Well, great. Oh, it was so great to meet you. And I look forward to getting to see you in person, hopefully soon as well.
Yes. Yep. Thank you for inviting me on. And it was nice to get to know you a little bit more and look forward to meeting more and more people.
All right. Thank you so much.